Have you ever walked through the vibrant stalls of a local farmer's market, perhaps feeling a little overwhelmed by the choices, or wondering if the slightly higher price tag is truly justified? There's a common misconception that navigating these markets is simply about finding the freshest produce. But what if I told you it's about unlocking a deeper level of nutrition, flavor, and even personal well-being that often goes unnoticed in our hurried lives? Many assume all fruits and vegetables offer the same health benefits regardless of how or where they're grown. Yet the subtle differences in cultivation, harvest, and even the appearance of our produce can drastically impact what it delivers to your body. Ignoring these distinctions means potentially missing out on critical phytonutrients, antioxidants, and beneficial compounds that are foundational for long-term health and vitality. The connection between the soil, the plant, and your cells is far more intricate than we often realize, influencing everything from your gut microbiome to your cellular repair processes. Today, we're going to dive into the farmer's market, not just for groceries, but for specific overlooked items that offer exceptional value, not only in terms of cost, but crucially for your health. Imagine biting into a strawberry, crimson red all the way through, bursting with flavor you rarely find in the supermarket aisle. What if ugly produce holds a secret nutritional advantage? Making informed choices here can lay the groundwork for sustained energy and disease prevention. When exploring a farmer's market, the objective isn't merely to find a bargain, but to seek out quality and unique offerings that may not be available elsewhere or produced with the same care. This pursuit of quality often means prioritizing smaller, more naturally grown items. Take strawberries, for instance. You might notice some that are quite small and perhaps not perfectly uniform. This is where many people are surprised. These smaller strawberries often represent a more natural growth cycle, leading to a concentrated flavor and nutrient profile. What's often missed is that a truly ripe, healthy strawberry should be red all the way through. If you cut open a conventionally grown strawberry from a supermarket, you often find a white center indicating it was likely picked before full ripeness and nutrient development. The deep, consistent red color of a smaller, organically grown strawberry signifies a higher concentration of beneficial compounds like anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that contribute to their vibrant hue and may help protect your cells from damage. Another visually striking and incredibly nutritious find is Romanesco cauliflower. This unique cruciferous vegetable with its fractal-like florets offers a delightful texture when eaten. You can roast it whole with some spices to create an impressive and healthy centerpiece, or simply cut it up and prepare it as you would standard cauliflower or broccoli. As a member of the cruciferous family, Romanesco may contribute to overall health through its glucosinolate content, which are precursors to compounds that can influence detoxification pathways in the body. Moving on to root vegetables, consider carrots. Opting for those grown by local farmers who prioritize organic practices offers an often overlooked advantage. When produce is grown in rich, healthy soil, it can naturally absorb more beneficial microbes. While washing produce is generally recommended in the context of organically grown items, a minimal rinse can allow you to retain some of these beneficial soil microorganisms, potentially supporting your gut microbiome. This isn't about avoiding hygiene, it's about recognizing the intricate connection between soil health and human health. This next point explains why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, or in this case, a fruit by its peel. Ugly produce, like certain varieties of mandarins, often possess superior qualities. Specifically, a type known as golden nugget mandarins, while not always perfectly spherical or smooth, are prized for being very low in sugar and low in acidity. Most mandarins are available only in early winter or spring, but these can still be found into summer, extending your access to this beneficial citrus. Their easy-to-peel nature is just an added bonus to their compelling nutritional profile, which can support balanced blood sugar levels compared to more sugary fruit varieties. Avocados are another fantastic farmer's market find. You might come across varieties with smaller pits, meaning more of that creamy, healthy flesh per fruit. These often represent exceptional value, especially when purchased in larger quantities directly from a grower. Avocados are renowned for their healthy monounsaturated fats, which are associated with cardiovascular wellness and satiety, helping you feel fuller for longer. Here's where this becomes clinically relevant. Embracing certain bitter greens can significantly enhance your diet. Dandelion greens, a cousin to the common lawnweed, are a powerful cruciferous vegetable. You'll often find both red and green varieties. The deeper red dandelions are particularly valuable because, as a general rule, the darker the color of a plant, the higher its concentration of polyphenols, potent plant compounds that act as antioxidants and may help modulate inflammation. While the slightly bitter taste might be a new experience for some, dandelion greens are incredibly versatile. They can be used raw in salads, stir-fried with onion and garlic, or incorporated into soups. Their potential benefits extend to supporting liver function and digestive health. Now stay with me here because this matters significantly for your long-term health. One of the most revered foods in the traditional Mediterranean diet, particularly in Crete, is purslane. While you might occasionally see it growing in sidewalk cracks, please don't harvest it from there due to potential contaminants. Finding it at a farmer's market is a real score. Purslane is incredibly nutrient-dense, boasting one of the highest concentrations of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, among plant foods. ALA is a short-chain omega-3 fatty acid which the body can convert, albeit inefficiently, into longer-chain omega-3s like EPA and DHA. The importance of ALA was highlighted in studies like the famous Lion Diet Heart Study, where individuals consuming ALA-rich diets showed better cardiovascular outcomes compared to those following a conventional low-fat diet. Purslane can be enjoyed in salads, adding a fresh, slightly tangy crunch, or gently stir-fried with other vegetables. Its unique fatty acid profile makes it a valuable addition for potentially supporting healthy inflammation responses and cellular integrity. Finally, consider crispy pears, especially varieties like Bosch, when they are in season during the fall. Unlike their mushier counterparts, crispy pears offer a satisfying crunch and are relatively low in sugar while being packed with dietary fiber. This fiber is crucial for digestive health, helping to regulate bowel movements and supporting a healthy gut microbiome. Integrating crispy pears into salads not only adds texture but also a subtle sweetness without contributing excessive simple sugars. Beyond individual ingredients, what we're really talking about here is systemic health. The nutrient-dense produce we've discussed, rich in polyphenols, healthy fats, fiber, and diverse microorganisms, plays a foundational role in many aspects of your well-being. These compounds collectively support hormonal balance by providing the building blocks for healthy cellular communication. They help mitigate stress physiology by nourishing the adrenal glands and reducing systemic inflammation, which can be exacerbated by processed foods. A diet rich in these foods also contributes to better sleep quality, as balanced blood sugar and reduced inflammation can improve restorative sleep cycles. Furthermore, the antioxidants and beneficial fats can enhance circulation, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are efficiently delivered throughout your body. And naturally, the high fiber content directly supports nutrient absorption by fostering a thriving gut microbiome, which is central to overall health. Choosing these foods is not just about eating healthy, it's about creating an internal environment where all your body's systems can function optimally. When it comes to building these health-promoting habits, consistency over intensity is key. You're unlikely to see dramatic overnight transformations, as internal biological changes often precede visible external ones. It's important to set realistic expectations. Improvements in energy levels, digestion, or skin clarity may unfold gradually over weeks or months, not days. Remember that individual variability plays a significant role. What works rapidly for one person might take longer for another, depending on their unique genetics, current health status, and lifestyle. The journey toward better health is a marathon, not a sprint. Now, a few practical tips for making the most of your farmer's market experience. Getting to know your farmers is invaluable. They can provide insights into their growing practices and the seasonality of their produce. If you're looking for the best deals, consider visiting the market towards closing time. Many vendors prefer to sell off their remaining produce rather than transport it back, making them more open to haggling or offering reduced prices. This approach can yield significant savings, often allowing you to acquire a week's worth of highly nutritious food for a fraction of what you might spend at the conventional grocery store, especially for organic options. You might even find vendors like the one we encountered who use paper bags instead of plastic, reflecting a commitment to environmentally conscious practices that often aligns with higher quality produce. We've covered a wide array of beneficial foods today, from anthocyanin-rich strawberries to omega-3 powerhouse purslane and digestion-supporting crispy pears. Making these conscious choices can profoundly impact your health. If you found this exploration valuable, please consider subscribing for more insights into optimizing your health. And I'd love to hear from you. How old are you, and what's one specific health concern you're currently trying to address through your diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This content is educational only and not medical advice. For persistent concerns, consult a qualified professional.